come to turning the waist and pushing palms, or just pushing palms. This sort of motion, like a sort of parrying paxel block motion, and it's just took them from the ninth move in 18 form qigong sequence. We've done 8 at the beginning, and we're adding 18 on, so it's a 26 form this. Put 2 forms together. So with this 9th added on to the 8, that'd be the 17th move in a 26 form. Okay, you don't have to worry about that. You can either do these in the order of put them in, or you can do these individually. Doesn't really matter. Just make these unique to you with the speed and tempo and the modifications we're going to give. So basically a nice simple motion. Again, you probably just seen it there. What we're going to do though is change the breathing. We're not going to go down the traditional path. As with all qigong sequences, they help specific organs. This one's the liver, bowel, bladder, and the pericardium, the heart lining, and the stomach. They're the 5, or basically the liver, bowel, bladder, stomach, and the large intestine, and the pericardium, the heart lining. That's more specific to the traditional qigong sequences. We're not going to go down that path. We're going to go with the Pilates setup and the yogic setup with the hypnotic effects in there with the breathing. So unlike the traditional form where you breathe into the belly like a balloon, we're going to do the opposite. Okay, that's great, that massages all the organs, etc. Again, I've done that on other tapes, done that more traditionally. We're just going to take the motion, take the movement. It's just mind candy. Don't get too caught up in the move, the form, whatever it is. Like I say, you can do it individually. So we're going more into the breath, not spending too much time on the vinyasa, breath synchronized motion, but we're going to go into the style, the theme, how you do that. So with that, we're going to get started. We're going to zip up pelvic floor, scoop out your abdominals, take the navel towards the spine, and that's going to throw in your corset muscle, your powerhouse, your girdle strength, 3 layers deep, just all segmentally stabilizing your spine. Okay. And unlike the Pilates breath where you breathe out through, you breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, we're going to close the mouth and breathe in and out through the nose to give it its more yogic effects. Okay, so again, you're zipping up pelvic floor, scooping out your abdominals. You will get this in some yogas, but with Pilates, this throws on our corset muscle that will help us breathe into these lower lobes, the lungs, the intercostals, the ribs, anywhere but the stomach. Okay, and help us use our powerhouse, our girdle strength, our transverse abdominis, corset muscle, 3 layers deep in the most efficient manner, but helping us gather in and breathe anywhere but the belly button. So again, we do that now. We zip up pelvic floor, scoop out the abdominals, breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Okay, and that smaller filter through the nose will help us lengthen the breath even longer, especially that out breath. Okay, that will naturally want to fall longer than the in breath. So just simply allow that to happen. Okay, and that will give us our hypnotic effect of elongating the out breath longer than the in breath. The in breath's conscious thought, the out breath is subconscious thought. So by extending the out breath longer than the in breath, we're just encouraging sleep, digestion, rest, and relaxation, all on that lovely elongated out breath. Okay, so with that, we're going to take our mind to that out breath and just simply extend that longer. Okay, breathing in through the nose and exhaling for as long as you like. Okay, see how long you can make that out breath go longer than the in breath. Okay, the in breath's conscious thought, the out breath is subconscious thought. So by extending the out breath longer than the in breath, we're just encouraging sleep, digestion, rest, and relaxation to all be benefited by elongating the out breath longer than the in breath. As you zip up pelvic floor and scoop out your abdominals, we're going to simply link that to motion. So I'll go back and demonstrate that with the legs. Again, it's just a simple parrying motion here, shoulders down, head's just turning off the skewer. Okay, from here, we're going to breathe in and exhale for as long as you like. So I'll go back and get the legs, breathing in. Just seeing the silhouette of the hand pass past the eye line. Okay. Again, if you want to take this on to Ujjayi breath, victorious breath, more advanced yogic breath, then you can do that. So keep on zipping up pelvic floor, scooping out your abdominals, breathing in through the nose and elongating the out breath longer than the in breath. And if you want to take this on to Ujjayi breath, all you do is grip at your esophagus and make this soft, silky, whistling Ujjayi breath from the back of the throat. Okay, it's like a... Again, victorious breath, Ujjayi breath. If you can't get that, don't worry. Just carry on breathing into them lower lobes of lungs, because that'll make you do that as you zip up pelvic floor and scoop out your abdominals, breathing through the nose and exhaling through pursed lips. Again, be aware of the sound of the breath, the feel of the breath as it weaves that tapestry of relaxation in every single organ, cell, sinew of the body. Again, if you want to go to the Ujjayi breath, it's like a Darth Vader breath. You grip at the esophagus, and you exhale with that soft, silky, whistling Ujjayi breath, victorious breath. Okay, in Sanskrit. So we're going to go for some vinyasa, breath synchronized motion, either with the Ujjayi breath or not. That's slightly more advanced, the Ujjayi breath. That will also help you lengthen the breath even longer. But as you lengthen the breath longer, that will bring in them hypnotic responses. In breath's conscious thought, out breath is subconscious thought. So just allow that simplicity to relax the mind. I'm going to go back and demonstrate this. So from here, we're going to breathe in and exhale. And then just simply start again, sharp on the in-breath. As you're doing that, just seeing this silhouette pass past the eye line, and that just relax the mind. Okay, lovely, without even trying or try not to try. And again, nice simple motion, shoulders down, allow that trickle of water just to run down the back and disperse. Just mounting the shoulders over your hips, head over shoulders. That lovely soft feel between the shoulder blades. Okay, just allow them shoulders to mountain towards the body, lengthen up for the crown. A nice simple motion. That was number 9, or the pushing palms. Lovely. Number 9 of the 18 form qigong sequence, added on to the 8. That'll be 17, this move. Lovely. 18 coming next. Bang.